Welcome to Gaming Fin, your channel for everything related to the gaming industry and the financial markets, and this is a portfolio update. As you can see, $95,000 are invested in gaming companies, and this is as the portfolio stands right now, minus 2,134, and on Friday we were going down $340. So also, I have the gaming stocks portfolio on the weekly basis, so we're going to check this out immediately, my friend. And then we're going to look also on some of the charts, and I'm trying to keep this video a bit shorter today because at the moment, I talked a lot on my X channel, also on CI Games and on Ubisoft, so those are the two positions where I was recently buying more shares. As you can see now, Ubisoft is 11,286 euro position, so I have a thesis. If you're interested in the thesis, please check out a dedicated video to it. So I think we can go lower at the moment. I think this is possible, but I see personally more upside. So this is maybe also a good moment to tell you that I'm not a financial advisor. I make my own decisions here. You make your own decisions. You don't do what I do in my videos, so otherwise you probably lose money, and I don't want you to lose money. So therefore this is only for information and entertainment purposes only, guys. So no responsibility for your portfolio from my side. Guys, we almost made it to the green with our active investment. So if I look now in the stocks that I sold already previously in the gaming industry, we are already in the plus, but we didn't manage to get the breakthrough. This is mostly because of Microsoft, but I count Microsoft as a gaming company. I know it's a company that is doing AI, it's doing a lot of other things, but I personally think Microsoft belongs to be one of the gaming companies, because all the games that I play are very often Microsoft games, guys. I mean, it's easy as it is. All right, so second biggest position is CD Projekt, as you can see here, with 16.41%. So stable now for me as a stable position. So here, as you can see, it made sense for me that I was buying in the 130 zloty, Polish zloty. I think that's how you pronounce it correctly, in this range. So I was buying more shares there. Therefore, now I'm in the plus. Can we double from here, guys? Here, patience, strategic patience is what I'm always saying. So as I told you, Ubisoft, so we can talk also a little bit when we look at the chart a little bit later. So Take-Two also came back nicely. So here, this is one of the shares where I was actually regretting not to buy more under $150, because now we're at 1563. So Take-Two in general profits from the incredible run we had in the Nasdaq and the S&P 500, since American companies are the big winners in this cycle. So now, of course, the question is going to be if European mid stocks, so like Ubisoft, like CD Projekt, if those stocks actually have a chance in the future to come back. So, but guys, now you tell me, so Mr. Orange, the trade war is looming over the world. It's going to be really exciting, I can tell you. So I'm trying to find out what the trade war, what impact it could have on stocks. So I try to find this out for myself. And then if I get some conclusions there, then I also will share them here on my channel, of course, with regard to the gaming world. So, but you're going to read enough about the trade war in other fora. So CI Games, absolute conviction trade for me personally. We are in the plus now. I told you several times that I think CI Games, they are going in the right direction. They're working on their next game, and this is now the consolidation phase. And do I exclude that we go back to 140 zloty? Of course not. Everything is possible. For me personally, those going to be the ranges where I will or want to buy some more. So Polar Entertainment, Focus Entertainment, Space Marine 2. So very disappointed, I have to admit, that they went back under the 20 euros. So they were doing actually quite fine. So here still again, I have to check the debt level. So if Space Marine has changed so much on the debt level, I was just uploading. I think one of my latest videos is about Polar Entertainment. So, but here I'm back in under the 20%. Embracer had a nice run up recently. Good to see. They're going to get split into 3 companies. This is a masterpiece of a masterclass of financial engineering. So I don't know if the CEO is really managing to get the shareholder value out of his companies. Overall, I'm a big disappointed shareholder in Embracer Group. I think this was a total, the total. This was a company. This was the moves that he took, and I think I have to comment his latest earnings call. So he says some very good stuff there, and he explains why it came to what it is today. So I'm going to do this in another video if I have the time for it, obviously. So, but here I'm still in the minus, so I didn't purchase more when there were opportunities, because I told myself that I have enough exposure now to this company. Square Enix in the plus. Frontier 17% up. Frontier development, good to see. British company. Digital Pros also 7% up. Good to see here. Digital Pros. I would say my thesis overall in Frontier and Digital Pros and Square Enix works. Then we have Corsair. Yeah, Corsair. Even Corsair came back. So is Corsair? Do I go back? Do I buy more Corsair here? No, I think $2,000 is absolutely enough for my position in Corsair, considering that I'm minus $4,000. 11-bit here, it's a company I consider buying some more shares. So I think I want actually the company to drop again a little bit more, but also we're in a consolidation phase here. Paradox Interactive, 20% up. How did this happen? So those are the fast developments sometimes in the gaming companies. Tencent, yeah, well, it's a Chinese company. At one point, I think I'm going to sell it because they are they're in so many of those other European and American gaming companies, or gaming companies in general. So I think I don't need the extra exposure to Tencent. Team 17, 8% up. Also good to see. You see overall the British companies coming nicely back. Unity, same like Corsair. Not talking now specifically about this, not worth it. Then we have Playtika, Electronic Arts. Electronic Arts minus almost 5% since I bought it. That's very good. I want Electronic Arts to drop some more. You got the BioWare news, the Dragon Age Wheelguard news. Oh my god, they really killed their own company, their own studio. So it's actually funny to see. So they come up and to create a total mainstream game with all the newspeak, with all the new cool media culture things around. So I don't want to say what it is. You know what it is. And then they completely fail. They failed. So, but it's a moment for me. I wanna buy more Electronic Arts. So I actually hope Electronic Arts to drop under $100, and then I'm filling up the basket, because I buy when stuff gets cheaper. From the stock price, from a market cap, of course. Sometimes you would say, yeah, then Ubisoft is not cheap, Mr. Orange, because it has a 0 PE ratio. So I get the point. So. Nexon, Nexon in the minus, very interesting. I have to dive deeper in Nexon. I said this already before, but I have to. Capcom here, missed the train again. Playway coming back. Bigben, yeah. I don't know where Bigben is going. So the chart is just terrible. The chart is terrible. But at one point, something going to happen with Bigben. But at the moment, I'm a bit too reluctant to purchase more Bigben, since I don't know if they would just de-invest completely, and then there's no shareholder value anymore. So that's always the big risk that you have. Nintendo, wow, totally missed this, or 36% on my average price. Of course, my position is too small. I wanted to average down a bit, but hey, Nintendo came back massively, so my bad. Remedy, now again under 14 euros, so good to see. I would buy more at around 12 euros at the moment. I don't think that we will see massive volumes to the up or to the downside. So, but of course I can be mistaken now that I say the next week the stock is going to pump 30% to the upside. So you never know what's happening. Nacon, same story like Bigben, they are related. And then ENAD Ultimate Games, DontNod Entertainment. DontNod Entertainment is so low now, guys. It's so low now that you basically see a 10% ups and downs. So, but this is for if you're an investor that, let's say, has a lot of courage, then that's maybe for you. So on the last week, unfortunately, Ubisoft is down for me, minus 6%. So that's a bit hurtful. But as I said, my thesis is still intact. Electronics Art plus 5% on the week. 11-bit up on the week. CI Games also a bit down on the week, but everything fine here. Digital Bros up. I'm just looking at the big movements. Paradox, Square Enix up. Bigben up, down. Pull Up Entertainment on the week 7% down. Frontier even down. It was even higher. Embracer up on the week. DontNod Entertainment up 16% on the week. I know. And the big loser here, as you can see, is Microsoft, which pulls down now my my portfolio. Of course, the portfolio would be even worse if we were. Yeah, I think I should make a portfolio where I take out Corsair, Unity, and Microsoft, and then I would see how the core gaming companies would perform. Because if I take out Microsoft, then I have Unity and Corsair, and they are extremely pulling down my my portfolio. And my strategy overall is always the overall gain strategy, the total gain strategy. So I look all of my assets, I look in one basket, and I tell myself, so did I make money with all my assets this year, this month, overall, since I started investing? Then I could have, if you then in the minus, then you say, wow, I wasted my whole life talking and thinking about stocks, and probably I shouldn't have done this, because then you're really in the minus in general. All right, guys, so let's look at some charts very quickly. I think the Ubisoft chart is always good to see where we are standing right now. So in Ubisoft, the Assassin's Creed Shadow marketing is the whole machine is working. The whole machine is working. So and it's what is very interesting that they put Yasuke a little bit in the background of the marketing material. They say they don't do, but there were also some rumors, I underline this, that they used the last 2 months actually also to minimize Yasuke in the game. So they thought Yasuke would be the front character, but now it's the Japanese ninja that is the front character. So that's how it works. Obviously, they know this game could become a failure. If it's come a failure, then the takeover of Ubisoft could be more likely. I'm using here specifically the terms could and would, because hypothetically talking, because we don't know anything, and with Guillemot as the CEO, obviously everything is possible. So it's a question is now, what pressure will he get when Assassin's Creed Shadows is failing? So he might get a bit more pressure. So I think, and that's now, I think it's probably more likely that we are trading sideways between 8 euros and 16 euros. So that's a massive trading sideways range, obviously. But there a lot of money can be made also in this sideways trading setup. But of course, on the other hand, I will never exclude that we fall under the 8 euros, because this is very much possible. So therefore, even my 15,000 euros that I have now in Ubisoft, it is a bet. It is a bet, guys, and it can hurt me, but it can also work out. And if it works out, hey, let's assume company gets taken over for 20 euros, then I even make money. Company gets taken over by 30 euros, I make even more money. So are we going over the 30 euros in the short term? No, I don't see it like this. So Ubisoft here again, market cap 1.43. So then we have the Embracer. I mean, the chart of Embracer is, oh my god, this chart is like crazy. So I think this is here. Would be probably better like that. So the chart here. Alrighty. Wow. Getting back over the 170 krona. Pretty amazing. So here we are. Now we're going back to 250 before the split. Oh, that's very difficult. Sell the companies in. Yeah. So, but that's definitely, it's a tragic story of Embracer, the de-investment in different studios, the new games. So it's a tragic story. So let's see where it goes. So chart of digital pros. Look at this. This game really develops itself back to the highs. So is this going to be consistently the case? I don't think so. So probably it might be even more wise for me now to trim a bit my position and to buy some more when we get back under the 10 euros. So no financial advice. So Guillemot Corporation, this is, look, Guillemot Corporation, and that is something I don't understand. Maybe someone has more information, some French investors here. So minus 20% on Friday. So they're like majority shareholder in Ubisoft, so it's Guillemot, or a big shareholder in Ubisoft. It's the company of the CEO, so he also plays a bit with financial different holdings companies. So, of course, a market cap of 94 million, it's like nothing. Even this company actually went up in 2022 and since then traded down. So it's a company when you look all over the place. So it's just a company that has a specific purpose. So therefore, it's not a company I would personally invest, but I want to understand what purpose now Guillemot, or what is the actions of the Guillemot corporations now with regard to Ubisoft. Ubisoft is a much bigger company. So when they go down 20%, what does it mean? Is Guillemot buying more Ubisoft shares? Is he buying more shares? So I could imagine he uses actually his leverage via Guillemot Corporation to buy more shares, but I don't really understand this because that's the information you don't get. Even if you click on guillemot.com, so there I don't see all those. It's not the transparency. There's something going on. We don't know yet, so maybe someone knows it here from my community. Would be interesting if you could tell me, guys. So 6 months on Electronic Arts. Yes, very hurtful, but this is the moment where you can get some more shares if you believe in the long-term success of the company. Okay, slump like this can also happen. This was like 6 years, 7 years, nothing. This can happen, my friends. This can happen, my friends. So therefore, I'm very interested to buy it under $100. I'm interested in buying it under $80. So then I'm loading up the boat, and Electronic Arts could become a bigger position in my portfolio. Bandai Namco also invested here. Unfortunately, not in my investing app because I cannot put it there because they don't have the right product in euros or in dollars. So therefore, but I'm invested in Bandai Namco. Yeah, overall, it works. It works out. Thunderful doesn't work out. Sega Semi. I expect Sega Semi actually now to go back down a little bit because this is a classical wave trading. But if you look those waves, they can take like 1 year, 1.5 years. So this is half a year for down, half a year for up. So it's a bit wave trading, so maybe there are better opportunities to trade. CI Games, we came back from this 40%, guys. We came back from this and we are up. I think we might consolidate here. No promises. So it would be hurtful for me personally, of course, since I'm not bigger invested if we would drop under the 1 zloty. Playway here, consolidation. Maybe I get some more Playway, like the setting now. Bluebird, I sold out, which was not so smart. Sometimes I take decisions that are not so smart because now we're sideways to the upside. Starward Industry also I sold out more or less here. So, but yeah, and then it came back. So, and then you would say, wow, Mr. 80%, you missed everything. Yeah, but guys, 14 million Polish zloty. This company depends now on one new title. So the Invincible was not a big success, and now it depends on one small title. So over the long term, I don't see it. I don't see it for Starward Industry. I'm so sorry for the company. I was invested in Starward Industries, but I'm out. Sometimes you have to get out, and I'm out now here. So on the other hand, DontNod, they have also one nice game coming out. So I guess we might see some consolidation here. It's so low. It's so incredible low. So, but very difficult to say now. Would I buy more now? I don't know. I mean, it's 17 million euros, guys. So, I mean, this company is so small. So if just a big guy could just go and take all the developers away from the company, and then the company has nothing anymore. That's the problem. So if all those people would leave the company, then the company disappears. So that's always, for me, the biggest risk in gaming companies. So sometimes they trim studios, but what is important in gaming companies, therefore actually I like Ubisoft and Electronic Arts, it's the IPs, it's the licenses. Nintendo, Square Enix, Capcom, Bandai Namco, they have those very popular IPs and franchises. So DontNod, it's a tricky one. So I think I'm doing nothing there right now. I'm doing nothing there right now. So Nexon, yeah, as I said, so I'm down. So I guess I'm going to purchase here a little bit more. It's a classic sideways trading. So sideways trading, and I guess now might be a moment where it's would be interesting to be have a bit more be a bit more in a Japanese it's a Japanese company, South Korean Japanese company. So yeah, would be interesting maybe to load a bit the boat here. But I don't expect them to go quickly to massively to the upside like a Capcom. So I don't expect this. So this is just crazy, and this really this is scaring me. This is scaring me because psychologically investing here on the top is so difficult. But you said this to yourself here. You said it to yourself every time it had a new high. It's scary. So Nintendo, impressive. I have to say it's impressive. Didn't expect it. So, but the market likes the Switch 2. And why does the market like the Switch 2? Because the Switch 2 is like the Switch 1. And if something is like the Switch 1, the market says, okay, people are just going to upgrade with the Switch. So nothing special. Yeah. It's so sad. Look at this, guys. Oh my God, all the money here that has been destroyed there. Square Enix. If we just could, it's very like Nexon, so it's very difficult to say if we can break through to the upside. So I'm not using my crystal ball now here, just showing you some charts. Paradox Interactive, nice chart. Quickly. Yeah, we have to look here what new games come out and what are the perspectives for those new games. Remedy, overall, it's a downtrend. Overall, it's a downtrend. But the question is, when are we consolidated to go back to the upside? So therefore, I'm also very reluctant here to buy some more. Nacon as well. Look, 60%. So something happened here in 16%. Some short sellers. I don't know. Someone, some big other gaming companies, some big investors getting into Nacon, seeing something in Nacon that could be valuable. But overall, it's a downtrend, my friends. Playtika, I like Playtika now here because that's a nice consolidation. That's a nice consolidation from April 24 to December 24. Wow, that's a nice consolidation, my friends. I like it there, actually. And Snail, yeah, I sold here. I sold at $190 roundabout. Then it went back until $1, and now it's back. It's up to $2. So yeah, I mean, something like this is just too crazy. I'm not interested in too much craziness, but yeah, I would have made more money holding the position. But that's always how it is. So you just make more money by holding position. So. And CD Projekt, wonderful chat. It hurts so much, Mr. Orange. Oh, CD Projekt is the worst company in the world, Mr. Orange. Oh, cry. And Mr. Orange, bye. Ah, it's worse. Everything is so bad with the company. Bam. Mr. Orange, bye. Obviously, my average is in the end not so perfect. Could have been better if I would be more courageous, but I was not courageous enough, and therefore I missed this year. So I remember all those videos I made talking about the 80 and 120, 130 Polish zloty frame that we have. We broke through here. One time tipping the Fibonacci retracement. Second time going over it. Is it time? No, it's not time. But not going back under 110. And the third time we are over it. So let's see which direction we go. People love The Witcher. People love The Witcher. People love Cyberpunk. People just love their games. But yeah, it's still a one-trick pony problem with CD Projekt. Yeah, GOG, and they have now a back catalog, I understand. But I'm also totally aware of the risk. But this is the number one European gaming company right now. They're like the number one European gaming company and the number one Polish gaming company, obviously. So not being invested in CD Projekt and being an investor in gaming companies would, for example, not make any sense. All right, guys, still 25 minutes. I wanted to make it shorter. I can't make it shorter. There's just so much to talk about. But maybe the next video then again in a week, or if I am able to make 1 or 2 videos during the week about specific questions with specific companies, then obviously I will upload it. And absolutely, guys. So my channel needs to grow a little bit. So make sure to share my videos with your friends, families, gaming friends, investor interested. So it's a very niche channel, but if we manage to get this month or next month, the next 2-3 months, we manage to get 1,000 subscribers, this would be awesome. And then also, of course, I have to make the videos a bit longer, not longer. You have to watch a bit longer. So this would also help me a lot with my channel. So, but I see already there's a lot of engagement. People write commentary, good commentary. They give me likes, and also they watch the videos much longer than an average on other videos. So this shows me already that I'm doing something right here. But it's a niche channel. It's a niche subject. So it's never going to be a big channel. So, but my hope is just to create something that gives value to you, to me, and to everyone that watches. So thank you very much. See you next time. Bye bye.